Alright class, today we're going to dive into the exciting world of calculating average speed using distance and time measurements from our investigations. This concept is crucial in understanding how objects move and interact in the world around us. So let's get started. Imagine you're on a road trip with your family. You travel a total distance of 300 miles in 5 hours. To calculate your average speed, you simply divide the total distance by the total time. In this case, 300 miles divided by 5 hours equals an average speed of 60 miles per hour. Pretty simple, right? Now, let's apply this concept to a real-life scenario. Let's say you're running a race and you cover a distance of 2 miles in 20 minutes. To find your average speed, you would divide 2 miles by 20 minutes, which equals 0.1 miles per minute. But we typically measure speed in miles per hour, so we need to convert minutes to hours. Since there are 60 minutes in an hour, 20 minutes is equal to 1/3 of an hour. Therefore, your average speed would be 0.1 miles per minute multiplied by 60 minutes, which equals 6 miles per hour. Now let's take a look at a more complex scenario. Imagine you're driving a car and you travel 150 miles in 2.5 hours. To find your average speed, you would divide 150 miles by 2.5 hours, which equals 60 miles per hour. But what if you want to calculate your average speed for the first hour of the trip? You would divide the distance covered in the first hour by the time taken, which would give you the speed for that specific time interval. Average speed is a crucial concept in science because it helps us understand how objects move and interact in the world around us. By calculating average speed, we can determine how fast or slow an object is moving over a certain distance and time period. This information is essential in fields such as physics, engineering, and even sports. Now let's talk about some of the recurring themes and concepts that we've discussed in previous lessons. One of the key cross-cutting concepts in science is the idea of patterns. When we calculate average speed, we are looking for patterns in how objects move over time. By identifying these patterns, we can make predictions about future movements and behaviors. Another important concept to consider is cause and effect. When we calculate average speed, we are essentially looking at the cause, distance, and effect, time relationship between two variables. By understanding this relationship, we can better predict how objects will move in the future. In conclusion, calculating average speed using distance and time measurements is a fundamental concept in science that helps us understand how objects move and interact in the world around us. By applying this concept to real-life scenarios, we can gain a deeper understanding of the principles of motion and velocity. So, next time you're on a road trip or running a race, remember to calculate your average speed to better understand your movement in the world. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next lesson. I hope this lesson helped you understand the concept of average speed and how to calculate it using distance and time measurements. Remember, practice makes perfect, so try to apply this concept to different scenarios to strengthen your understanding. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Keep exploring the world of science and keep learning. See you next time.